Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm doing an update in my Inzektor deck. I'm not sure if my last video was quite similar to this, but I've added a couple new cards to it to make it a little faster and a little more consistent. So let's get started. Not many people run Chaos Inzektors. I decided to give it a try. It's been working out really well so far. So we got the obvious 3 Dragonfly. Basically, what he does is when Hornet leaves him or any equipped card, you get to search for Inzektor to the field. That helps with swarming, and you get more popping, so it's really good. And these are all 3 stars, so it goes for rank 3s really easily. Alright, we got Centipede. He's the same thing as Dragonfly, except you get a search to your hand. So when Hornet leaves him, you get a search to your hand. He's at 1600, so that's pretty good actually. We got Inzektor Hornet. This is like the $35 or $28 card. This is probably the most expensive card in this whole deck. The reason being is once per turn, these guys right here, you can equip Hornet to them, and then you can send Hornet from them to the graveyard to destroy a card on the field. So first, when it leaves, you get your searches with these guys over here, and then you get to destroy a card, and when he's equipped to Inzektor, they gain 500 attack. So that's pretty broke right there. And he makes them level 6s. When any Inzektor is equipped to Inzektor, it makes it level 6. So easy rank 6s too, even though I've just never used rank 6s. Gigamantis. Basically how the loop goes is this is how I usually do it. You normal summon your Dragonfly. Use his effect to equip a Hornet. You send your Hornet to the graveyard to destroy a card. You get this search. Search the field with Centipede. You Centipede's effect, equip. Send it to the graveyard, destroy that card on the field. You get search your hand, which you would then go for Gigamantis. And what Gigamantis does is once per turn you can equip him to any Inzektor you want. That's not using their effects. So if you already use Dragonfly's effect, doesn't matter. You always equip your Dragonfly because he's your big searcher. And then, so he's another equip card attached to him. The next turn, if you get lucky, oh yeah, it makes them 2400 attack and level 6. So if you get lucky, you go next turn, effect, Dragonfly, equip Hornet, you pop your own Gigamantis, so that's 2 searches from deck to field. And then now what that does, and when Gigamantis gets destroyed, you can special summon Inzektor out of the graveyard. So you can, if you're lucky, get another Dragonfly and then search off of that too. So all this shit's pretty broken, not gonna lie. Very good deck. Probably, I'm going to say, number 3 in the world right now. Very good deck. That's the Inzektors. The rest of this shit is just all backup for them. So we got Armageddon Knight. When he's normal summon, you send a dart to the graveyard. So basically, you use it to search Hornet. You send it to the graveyard, basically. That's about it, what he's used for, and thing out your deck. About it. And he's level 4, so if you're lucky enough to get 2 of these on the field, which just happened, you got Utopia. So, or Gem Knight Pearl, whatever you choose. And then next card, I don't run Mystic Tomato because you have to special your monster in attack position, and they're all weak. So it really wasn't helping out at all. So I got more of a better build than that. I use Sangan, obviously. That's pretty obvious. I don't think I have to explain that one. Gorst, he's another backup card that I use, that everybody uses. This is the stuff that people don't use. I use Rykos. Rykos, it's just way too good because, you get lights and darks in the graveyard. This is a Chaos build. You just another free pop on the field to clear the back row for, get warning or something. And, on top of that, you have a chance of possibly first turn milling a Hornet, which is really broken. So, I like that a lot. It's pretty good. And I got a search card for that, so. Next, lights, I got Effect Veiler. Haven't been using her lately. Not many people, believe it or not, use their effects anymore for some reason. So, yeah, that's been dead in my hand. But you can still Effect Veiler a monster just to get the light in the graveyard. It's still good. And she's a tuner in case you have to back up tune, Alright, this is the big boy, Chaos Sorcerer. I don't run BLS, just, in my opinion, Obviously, I know that BLS is way better, but I like Chaos Sorcerer 2 just for the fact that he's cheaper and he does almost the same thing. Okay, see that. Alright, so we got the spells. We got 3 Positive for major consistency. And you can choose a special summon in this deck, so don't need to worry about that. Lure Darkness, obviously for draw power. Get rid of those useless Armageddon Knights. Heavy Storm, it's pretty simple. Got, there we go. 2 MSTs. Don't need 3. You have a lot of destruction as it is with the Hornets and the Rykos, so only 2 MSTs. Gotta get yellow and ghost gold. Monster Reborn, pretty simple. Alright, now here comes my build. I use Charge of the Light Brigade to obviously search out the Rykos. There's only 2, so if you get late in the game, you know, you're screwed, basically. But it's okay, because I also run backup cards to make sure that doesn't happen. And also, you know, you could just set it and hopefully your MST, or your opponent MSTs it, so that's good too. I run, check this out. I run 2 double summons. Alright, so this deck doesn't special summon a lot, so if your normal summon doesn't go through, then you're done. So basically, if your opponent warnings your Dragonfly, then check it out. You got a double summon, and you just normal summon your other one. This has worked extremely well. When I have nothing on my field, you normal summon that Dragonfly, you don't have a Horn in hand, just normal summon a Sangan in the Exceed or something like that. It makes it so, you know, it's backup. I run Hand Destruction. I guess you could Hand Destruction that, you know, useless Armageddon Knight, or that Effect Veiler, then draw into a Chaos Sorcerer, or that Charge the Light Brigade. You know, it's pretty good. It's quick play, so, you know, it fucks up your opponent too, basically. And it's good against Dark Rolls, because it doesn't say discard. Then we got the traps. I run 2 Torrentials. Obviously, 2 Torrentials. I mean, if you're going to run it, then go for the big boy. Go for 2 of them. Always. 2 Torrentials, pretty brokes. Run 2 Warnings. Staple. 2 Bombasses to keep those monsters up the field. This trap lineup works very well, by the way. I like this lineup perfectly. That's what I always go for. Mirror Force, and then that Psalm J. Alrighty, that's the deck profile. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's go ahead and show you my extra deck, in case if we've been out of Yu-Gi-Oh for a while. Alright, so I got 1 Utopia for rank 4s, 2 Armageddon Knights to tap in, so we got 1 Acid Golem. We're running over big things, so we're going for OTK. I got 2 Leviathans. These are your rank 3s for the Hornet combos. I got a Giga Brilliant. I didn't really use him, but just in case. Terabyte for good defense, basically. That's happened before. I needed that. So my shit was gonna get run over. Granosaurus, actually use him sometimes, believe it or not. Just gets that extra 1,000 and maybe go for game, possibly. Gachi. Again, believe it or not, it's happened. 2 Rykos on the field at the same time. Pop a card, maybe normal summon another one. Never know, it works. And then for my Synchros, for Effect Veiler, I got these. So I'm so used to saying rank now. Alright, so level 5 is Magical Android, the 7 is Scrap Archfiend, and there's 2 7s, Scrap Archfiend and X-Saber Rebellum, and then the 8 is Blackwing Dragon. I don't have Black Rose or Stardust, but fortunately, these work out pretty well too, especially Blackwing Dragon against Chainburn. So your Magical Android is going to be an Effect Veiler, Armageddon Knight. The Scrap Archfiends are going to be Effect Veiler and equipped Inzektor, because they're level 6 when they're equipped. And the 8-star is going to be an Armageddon Knight, an Inzektor, and, you know, her. So, basically it. Alright, thanks for watching. You know, hope you like it. I've worked pretty hard on this. I've had this for a while, so I'm not a newbie saying this. This is, you know, me saying it. Alright,